Yo, yo. I'm back, baby. Who we got? What's up, Alberta? Where's everybody at? What, I don't go live last night because I had date night and nobody fucking shows up? Or is Ness probably live? That's cool, though. All right. Alberto, Isaiah, there we go. People coming in now. That's what it is. They didn't see my beautiful face. So, kind of good news. Well, not really good news yet. But I'm going to be pitching to ESPN for my own show. Just a pitch. Just a pitch. Yeah, man. Monday nights I do date night with wifey, so I don't go live at night, but I go live during the day. AGR, like right now. So Monday nights I'm not going live at night for now. Nah, I didn't hit it on accident. I'm gonna pitch a show for ESPN. I'm gonna figure out what the show's gonna be, but maybe you guys could even help me. I'm thinking a weekly recap on the boxing news, right? One segment, I do the news. Next segment, maybe we have a guest on, right? Another segment, I'm thinking call-ins, engaging the people, very important. Call-ins. And another segment, I'm thinking maybe do the time machine matchups. What do you think? Like 3 segments in a 30-minute, hour show, whatever. Me and Tia, we've been watching Dexter, the new Dexter. Thanks, Isaiah. Try to get Max. Max Kellerman got fired, man. I'm gonna replace him if I go there. Yeah, they're cutting back on paying for boxing, but bringing in a show is something different. Way cheaper. Just got to bring me in studio or whatever. Or who knows? Maybe they even want to do like a virtual. I don't give a fuck what they do as long as they got me on there. And I will reinvigorate boxing for that fucking station. We could talk all the news. I think call-ins are big. Get a call-in show. I think that's big. Very big. Or like engage with the people. It gets more eyes. People, yo, I'm on ESPN. Like nobody does that. Now, it might be a little challenging because, you got dudes cursing and saying shit they shouldn't say. So, but if it's a recorded show, it's not a big deal. You just X out whoever says some crap, shitty shit. Dexter fight. Yeah, man. Dexter is dope. Dexter is my favorite all-time show. The OG Dexter. Shit had everything. Had like gangster shit. It had comedy. It had like humor. It had like killing. It had like everything. Shit was dope. Bro, your commentary be having me weak. I just saw your video on Maidana vs. Broner. Which part had you weak? Michael C. Hall, the GOAT? Oh, right. I'm thinking, what's his face from 16 Candles? Anthony Michael Hall. That was his name. You just threw me off. Yeah, not Dexter, the actor. CJ will slap the shit out of you. Keep fucking with him. He's not in here, though. Yeah, man. So we got to figure out, what do you guys think? Well, let me ask you guys, because I'm about to meet with the producer today. We're gonna talk about the pitch, what we want to go to the network with, or go to like. You think call-ins? Do you think time machine matchups, or just? I think time machine matchups are discussing legendary fights. Could just be the legends. I don't. I really like time machine matchups. Maybe I get a guest on and we talk about, I don't know. Or discussing controversy. I think time machine matchups is endless. I think that's dope. I love that. I love that. Marco, please type into ChatGPT proposing a boxing show to ESPN, the network. You'll get a guide. I don't know, man. AI isn't. Why the fuck did you just call me? And by the way, his name has no L. It's just S. It's a ULZ. But why are you calling me him? My arch nemesis. No, that's not my nemesis. That's my boy. He just doesn't fucking return phone calls or texts or anything. Recaps. Eon, I'm going to be pitching a show to ESPN, boxing show. So you got to help me come up with a format. Recaps, call-ins. Recaps, of course. Call-ins about what, though? Interviews before the fights. Time machine. Yeah, interviews. Obviously, talk to fighters who have fights coming up. That's obvious. That'll be part of the news. Time machine matchups. So no legendary fight discussions. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe the call-ins can talk about the current fights, but also, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we get celebrity call-ins. Maybe we do that. It's ESPN. I don't know. Trivia? Nah, you can't do trivia on a show like that. Trivia is when you have a bunch of people watching who can like answer it. I mean, I could do a trivia and then like you go online and but that'd be tough for a show like that. That would be tough. The trivia. Legendary discussions. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Target audience, explain who the show is aimed at. It would be for everybody, Alberto. It'd be for everybody. It would be to get everybody involved in boxing. So to do that, which is a great point, I have to do my legendary fight recaps in the way I do it, where it draws people in. But the thing is, I don't know if they could do all that because now they got to pay the licensing videos to HBO or whatever, to use the clips. But they could use my clips. Shakur will stop Steve Austin and get 300% fight on this weekend. Oh, I was like, Steve Austin's a wrestler. I thought you were trying to be funny. He's not stopping him. Put them. Yeah, of course, boxing prospects. That's all. So the first segment will be news. That'll all be part of the news. Current prospects, current fights come, all that. But that's just so much of that. Boxing is very slow. So you got to incorporate old school shit and call-ins to keep the show moving. Describe the format of the show, for example. Will it be a live event? Pre-recorded has to be. I would say weekly. Will it focus on particular fighters? All of it. All of it. See, Alberto? That's what I'm assuming you're copy and pasting in ChatGPT. It'll be all of it. It would be particular fighters. It'll be match analysis and engagement. All of it. Had to head over here. Tip crying about Tank. Anyways, what up, Gvon? I'm gonna be pitching a show to ESPN. Try to get my own show. I'm gonna be pitching it. So I'm trying to get some tips on the segments I want to use in the show that I pitch. I like you, Gvon, though. I like you. Shakur stopping kid. No, he's not stopping him. You guys are crazy. Explain what sets your broadcast show apart from others on TV. There are none on TV. There's none. That's what sets it apart, though. There's nothing. Nothing. Then that might be for a reason, but we got to make it spicy. What would ESPN viewers be excited about? Calling in. I think that'd be a big one. Having shine and learning about old school fights. I think we got to do legendary fights. We got to talk about that. Because those are my videos. So they're coming to the network executive showing, look, this is what he does. He gets millions of views. That has to be a part of it. I'm just worried about licensing issues. That has to be part of it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Anthony? Yeah, Alberto, not that smart. Alberto's smart. Nah, I don't really give a fuck about grand arrivals, Anthony. Door opens, dude steps out, door closes. I mean, I get it. I agree, though, the name got to be dope. We're working on the concept, Jiva. Well, there's a concept. I'm just working on the segments. The concept is going to be a 3-segment show weekly. news, current fights. And, like, for example, right now, if we were doing the show, we'd be, with the Riyadh card, I'd be, we'd probably have Bivol on, Beterbiev on, whatever, interview them real quick, talk about the Riyadh card. Then I want to do some part where people can call in. That's important. Real important. You can build a community that way. Just like on YouTube, you build a community that way. Get more and more people calling in, watching more and more. It's super important. And then I want to do legendary matchup talks. Legendary matchups and time machine matchups. I'm not sure if it can only be, I don't know if it could be one or the other or both. The Art of War is genius. Shout out to whoever came up with that. Fuck you. You know who came up with that? Fucking All the Smoke, who contacted me before they got Ward on. But of course, I'm not, undefeated multi-division world champion. So they go with him over me. I think I do a better job than him. My breakdowns are unique. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. One of them can be they just show my breakdown and then people call in and talk about it. But I think people want to call in and also talk about current events more than anything. So my breakdowns, is that dude in the picture Jivon? I don't know. Ask him. I'll definitely. You the man, Jivon. You the man. You are the man. You are the man. Is that how you? That's not how you spell your name, though. Probably Geevon. It's a cool name, though. I used to not like my name. I like my name now. I don't like my last name. My last name sounds like a fucking disease. Like, sorry, sir, you have 2 weeks to live. You got Elgart. Not Elgart. No. But I like my first name. I used to not like my first name. It used to be it because everybody would scream Polo. Fucking annoys. Still, if I go to Starbucks, anytime I get a drink and it's ready, Marco, some dipshit screams Polo like I'd never heard that before. I don't know, man. Ward show kind of dope. I like the interview part. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, I'm glad you like it. I think Ward is great. I think I've said this before. I think Ward pigeonholes the show and makes you feel like it's a prestigious members only boxer club, and he's just cracking the door so you could look in. I don't think he engages the casuals, and I don't think he engages non-boxers enough. Personally, hey man. So you can break down and then have callers call in to talk about the current events and maybe time machine match at the end of the show. Yeah, that's me. I'm not a bodybuilder, but I live a healthy lifestyle and say action. I commented on your IG, Marco. You can see this is me. I know it's you. I'm not questioning if it's you. And guess what? I don't even give a fuck if it's not you. I like you either way. You skipped my comment on the two-tone Bomac. What about it? It was two-tone out of pocket. I didn't see it, Alberto. I didn't see it live, so I don't know. Because what he said seemed funny. It's all in the how it's said. You know what I mean? And Bomac, I know Ness today told me Bomac fucks around with people. I think Bomac is serious at first, and he realizes, because I interviewed him once, and he got snippy with me. I handled it well, but I was like, he wasn't kidding either. That's a hoe for not standing up for two-tone. Whatever. I don't really. That's their thing. I don't give a shit. Oh, really? Try to get him to apologize? Did he? I'm sure Tone didn't apologize. I don't watch TV unless Marco in the mix. You the man, Isaiah. You the man. Chelsea all day, baby. If you could have a trainer, though, it would be Bomac about some different shit. Hey, I interviewed Bomac once, and I was like, yo, at this point, like, since you guys known each other, I was like, at this point, since you guys known each other so long, I'm like, does it even feel like you need to do anything? And he got like, what? I should end this interview for a question like that. He thought I was saying that he's useless. It was such a weird, and the way I said it was so complimentary. He goes, I should end this interview right now. I'm like, no. I was like, no, I mean, like, because you guys have been together so long. He goes, oh, you mean like I just look at him, he looks at me, and he knows what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. He goes, oh, yeah. And then he kind of pulled back. But he got like offended when I was like, At this point, does he even need you? Because, you guys have been together so long. And the way I said it, though, wasn't like, does he need you? Like, fuck you. But he took it like I was like, does he not need you on, like, should he fire you? That's how he took it. So, obviously not how I meant it, but Bomac seemed like he legit got mad. That's what I'm saying. I believe he did get annoyed, but then the way he handles it is he overreacts on purpose and gets out that frustration at whatever was just said to him, and then pulls back like he was just joking. I know so many. That's basically called being passive aggressive. I know so many people like that. They'll try and hide because I'm in the comedy business. They try and hide behind jokes. It's like, nah, you meant that. I like you trying to do your own thing for real. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'm not getting paid from TBV. Like, I'm a guest. I mean, trust me, it helps me. And I appreciate Ness. It helps me a lot, but I'm not getting a penny from it. But it still helps me. And that show has helped me build part of my fan base. So, I'm grateful for that. So it's like, what's mutually, and I give his show a certain vibrance, and he gives me, it's mutually beneficial. So I don't need to get paid. I'm good with that. And he's my boy at this point. Bro, a legend? Who? Bomac was at the Keyshawn press conference eating Cheetos. He's fat. I mean, so what? He's overweight. So what? I'm bald. I mean, what the fuck? Granted, I can't control this, but still, whatever. CJ, you missed it, CJ. I am going to be pitching my own show to ESPN soon. I'm talking with the producer later tonight, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to approach it. 3 segments. And I believe, tell me if you guys all agree with this. Let's go over this again. First segment will clearly be current news, which will include interviewing current fighters that are fighting, bringing them on for a second, talk to them. Second segment will definitely be showing my videos of some of these legendary fights, right? And then third segment, maybe you'll have callers calling in, either talking about the current news or my fights, or both. What you guys think? Maybe that's the best way to go? Now, I've always been my own person, Ian. I've always tried to do my own thing. I hate being dependent on people. Hate it. Fucking hate it. With a passion. Bald but good shape. Will you? I question anybody who's over 36 and not married. Don't do that. Marriage isn't for everybody. Marriage is a very tough thing sometimes. Some people are just not ready for it. Who the fuck is this? Wow. That's crazy. I just got a text saying my vehicle has an unpaid, like a spam text trying to say my vehicle has unpaid toll bill. That's so fucked up, these people trying to get money any way they can when everybody's struggling right now. It's rude. Zhang by KO, disagree. Virgil by TKO, maybe. Dubois over Parker, agreed. Beterbiev TKO over, disagree. So 2 out of 2 I agree with. Now I'm going for Beterbiev, but I don't think that's going to happen. You like the format? Anything else I should add? You're a smart dude. Talk to me. What the fuck is this shit? All right, Alberto's Mr. fucking Twitter. So let's see what he's doing here. From now on, I think we should call Alberto Mr. Twitter. All right, what is this shit? Oh, that. Yeah, I remember that. So he's eating Cheetos. Who the fuck cares? I don't give a shit. I think it's rude. Don't make fun of somebody for being fat. The dude has some issues. So he's overweight. He's obese. He's really overweight. I feel bad for him. That's not something. I don't like making fun of that. I don't like making fun of that. Okay. Well, I hope you're right, Champy. I got Parker. Might change one bell rings, but Dubois seems very intimidated by Parker. Nah, Gvon. That's Dubois' weird fucking face. He seemed that way against Joshua. Gvon, I hope you're listening to me. This is for you, Gvon. You remember the sit down with Joshua? And Joshua's like, don't disrespect me, brother. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? Remember that? And Dubois looked all like weird and scared. Like he looked strange. He looked scared. Remember that? And they both got up. And what happened? What happened? He stretched him out like a chiropractor. So I just think that's he's awkward. He reacts to confrontation awkwardly. That's what I think it is. Yeah. And look what happened. See, and he looks scared there too. I don't think he's scared. But we can never, ever unsee Dubois getting hit with a jab, a little meow, and then taking a knee and just quitting. That you can never unsee against Usyk. So that, I'll brainstorm additional segment. Yeah, let me know, man. Beterbiev. I hope so, Raf. I hope so. Yeah, maybe it's just that way. That's what I'm saying. Some dudes are just. I've learned you can't. I can read energy, but facial. It's hard. It's hard. You never know. So I got to go on what I've seen of him in the past, and that's him look scared and knock somebody the fuck out. So, me dudes walk to the ring so confident, like, or like all intense and all this shit, and then they get fucking knocked out. Did Joyce crack his orbital? Joyce crack whose orbital? Dubois? They never fought, did they? Marco, who you talking? Bomac. Yeah, guys, so I'm going to be pitching the show later to ESPN. So let me know if you guys have any other ideas of segments of the show that I should talk about. But, it's funny too. Funny how the world, I know I'm getting ahead of myself here, but I moved to Connecticut. You know where the ESPN headquarters are? Connecticut, like half hour away. Bristol, Connecticut. I believe it's half hour, maybe an hour, whatever. I got Buatsi, Caballel, Virgil, Shiraz, Shakur, Park. Okay, Buatsi, I don't care about that fight. Caballel, agreed. Virgil, okay. Shiraz, don't give a shit. Shakur, agreed. Parker, disagree. Bivol, agreed. So I disagree with only your Parker one. I think Parker's getting stretched. Joyce, yeah. Did he? The thing with Joyce, I didn't understand the Joyce thing. People, I didn't get it. He was one of the slowest fighters. And I was right eventually. He beat a couple people. He knocked out Parker and Dubois, and people were like, he's the real deal. I'm like, no, he's not. And I'm not trying to shit on him. I just think he's too slow. He's too slow. And doesn't seem to have much of a boxing IQ. He's just a big fucking man. You know what I mean? ESPN segment, David versus Goliath. Which pound-for-pound fights would be exciting if they were all in equal classes? Well, that's pound-for-pound talks, yeah. I'm going to have a segment that I think I'm just going to lump for the show into either time machine matchups might be the best, or legendary matchups. That's the different ones that already happened and ones that we wish would have happened. I'm very concerned for Shakur. I saw him walk down the grand arrivals, notice he couldn't even close his hands. Well, Isaiah, was he trying to close his hands? He never responded to me. I hit him up. I was like, yo, are you a southpaw? He never responded to me. I get it. There's a lot going on. It's fight week. Even if, Alberto, trust me, you don't have to tell me twice. I know damn well that I need, I know, trust me. I'm not a fucking diva. 1 million? That's not enough. Be gone, ESPN. I'm not a jackass. Joyce punch resistance is gone. Yeah. And his punches are coming 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Dubois took a knee, but looked like his orbital was broke when he went down from the jab. It wasn't broke, Jivan. I don't think. We would have heard about that. And that punch was even hard. Oh, this is what we're doing? We're doing this already? Marco, I thought Marco Bomac. I thought that was obvious, huh? What do you mean? He was trying to when he flexed. Oh, well, what's up? What's the crack? Imagine Shakur loses. Doubt it. If hopefully Bivol wins. Shakur going to be on his bike the whole fight. I think he We're going to see. Peter Jones, welcome. Big mistake comparing Dubois to how he was now and how he was to now. He a beast. I agree. But, Peter, you can never unsee what he did with Usyk. Because heart is usually something that doesn't change. You could increase endurance, but heart is usually, now there's exceptions, and I hope you're right because I like Dubois, but you know, Shakur won't lose. Alberto, you think Bivol can make 168 easily? I don't know his body chemistry and what he deals with. I don't know. Usyk and Joyce both stopped him with a jab. That's what I'm saying. I was horrible versus Joyce. So you think it's just it hit his eye and he was like, I would have pressed him more on that. Like I remember Andy Lee in their face was like, yo, you went down from a jab and quit. And he just goes, well, that was a totally different situation. I would have been like, what? Like what? But he didn't fucking probe further. I would have. Zhang versus Ajit will be a cracker. I disagree, Peter. Zhang maybe 2-3 years ago. This Zhang doesn't throw any punches. He's coming in more and more overweight. You know, Chris Jasso, what's the deal? What's up? Welcome. Welcome, my brother. I'm dropping a video today. You guys can help me come up with a title. I'm breaking down Tyson versus Holyfield 1, which was one of the biggest upsets, and the blueprint. You know, Buster Douglas put in a blueprint, but Holyfield was blueprint to beat Mike. I'm showing the fight highlights. I'm giving my commentary on it. What should I call that? Should it be the blueprint to beat Mike Tyson, or when Holyfield shocked the world, or the biggest upset ever? What would be more catchy for that video? I have a little problem figuring out which one I want to title it. You think Daniel can beat Usyk? How can you not? When he landed that body shot, they crippled him. He has the power. He can. I would totally go 75% Usyk, 25% Dubois, but Dubois can land that shot and take him out. I disagree. I agree with the first part of that, Peter. I don't agree with Zhang knocking him out early. Although you're right, because if Zhang's going to knock anybody out at this stage, it will have to be early because he just stops throwing punches. I just don't. You know what? I like that. That's good. Those are the two scenarios. I like that. Go to your ESPN interview with the same energy from your shorts. That fight that broke my heart. No. That title, while I appreciate it, is extremely fruity. Not doing that. Call it a real bully because that's what Holyfield's corner called him. No, that's not going to grab people. That would grab boxing fans. Make sure to shut the door, Leo. That would grab boxing fans who know what the video is about. But I wanted people scrolling through YouTube to be like, wait, what's this? And they want them to click on it. And that wouldn't really do it, I don't think. Daniel would have a better chance in a rematch, but still fancy Usyk. Yeah, fancy him. I was thinking you look British or Irish. Where are you from, Peter? I'm pretty sure you're from Europe. Zhang gonna get banged Saturday night. He's gonna get banged, huh? It's fun to stay at the YMCA. I agree with you. What do you think of Usyk saying he has only 2 fights left? Dubois rematch and Alex Pereira. Perfect. Motherfucker's almost 40. You beat Bacoli, who is the monster in the division, especially if he knocks out this fucking guy. What's his name? Ajagba. If he knocks out Ajagba, Bacoli is the monster in the division. Certified. USDA stamped. But, and he's the only challenge left. Usyk beat everybody. He beat everybody. I mean, there's Wilder, but Wilder's done. You rematch Dubois and prove that body shot was bullshit, whatever, and then beat Bacoli? Pound for pound, top 5 pound for pound greatest heavyweights of all time. You got to do it. You got to put him up there. You got to put him up there. Now, granted, he wasn't, fighting the likes of Lennox Lewis and Holyfield. He wasn't doing all that, but Holyfield beats Mike, and Oscar beats JCC. Truly pissed me off. Yeah, it pissed me off too. I actually made a bet with my boy. Not a real bet, but I go, if Mike Tyson loses to Vander Holyfield, I will run around. I was in college at the time, campus, butt naked, screaming. That's how confident I am that Mike wins. Of course, I didn't run around butt naked because it wasn't a real bet, but I'd never been more confident in a fight before that one. Because Holyfield just came off looking like shit, the heart problem, he knocked out. Who knew? I like this time better, by the way, as for my time when you did these videos before I'm UK. Okay, well, I do them at night as well, Peter. I'm doing 2 now, but I'm glad you can make this one. Usyk stops Bacoli. Usyk too fast. Yeah, but if Bacoli hits him, David, Bacoli hits him, especially to the body. Fucking hand was shaking. Alex, to me, is just a money grab. Would be huge, but Bacoli matters more for boxing. Usyk is going to be at Dubois even faster. Can't wait. Because you have to understand, Dubois had the rest of the whole fight to try and land more of those body shots. Knowing, I just put this guy out. So, okay, just land one more. But he didn't fucking do it. Who has the best chance of beating Usyk? I assume you meant. You think personally, I think Agate. Of beating Usyk, Bacoli. Agate's too inexperienced. I think Bacoli. Then you got this new little guy everybody's talking, Moses Itiwama or whatever his name is. But no, Bacoli's the only one that has a chance because of the power. The only way you beat Usyk is power. You have to be stronger. You're not going to be faster or smaller because heavyweights aren't. Bacoli made Jared Anderson look like a crude. He made Jared Anderson look like a toddler. No disrespect to Jared, because Jared's a great fighter, but like a toddler. Bacoli don't hit harder than Daniel or AJ. I don't know about that, David. You seem not to like Bacoli. I think Kid Austin is in Shakur's head. Nah, Shakur it's a steel trap up there. I disagree. He's been doing it too long. You know, getting somebody's head at this level. Bacoli's an effing monster. Word life. Big motherfucker. One thing I don't like about him, his weight. I believe he's little. Look, it doesn't always mean anything. Look at Foreman, you know, but it does possibly indicate maybe a lack of discipline. Like, why not just lose those extra 20 pounds and get cut? Why not? Yeah, you can have 20 pounds and still, but it's going to slow you down just a little bit. Like, why not do that? Prime Mike versus Usyk. Yes, absolutely. Well, Peter, we talking 1988 Mike? Because, yeah. See, here's why, Peter, and you're right. Usyk's number one advantage over everybody is his foot speed and his hand speed. Tyson had faster feet and faster hands than Usyk. Where's Kid Austin? What you mean? Usyk claims he never been hurt in a fight. Says hit hard, but yes, but that's been... Nah, bullshit. 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 Joshua hurt him a little. Fury hurt him a little. And Dubois dropped him. No, I think he's overrated. Michael Hunter put it on him. Yeah, Michael Hunter did beat him. Weird, right? No, you're right. And that's a great fact. Michael Hunter, who should really be fighting a cruiserweight. Yeah, the best Mike, arguably, Peter, beats any heavyweight in history. Arguably. Would you be shocked if Schofield pulls an upset? Yes. Shocked. Yes, I would be. It goes against boxing rules. Rules are experience is gold. That's the rule. Experience is gold. But Kid Austin has that power, but he doesn't have tank power. So if he had tank power, I wouldn't be as shocked. So, Roberto, which fight you most looking forward to? The main event, of course. I want to see Agate versus Zhang. I want to see him knock him, get him out of there. Austin Shakur. Maybe those three. How about Warrior who brokers impenetrable Mike? That's a little wordy, a little verbose. Want to condense it a little. Need to abridge it a little bit. But I like where you're going with it. Shakur gave Kid Austin food poisoning. Huh? What's up, Jerome? It goes the same way as last time. Yeah, but Jerome, I believe it goes the same way as that's your kid in the picture. Cute. I believe it goes the same time as last time, but I do believe Bivol's going to, and I'm going for Beterbiev. This is your first time in my room, I assume, or maybe not, but I think Bivol is going to just up his work rate, and just sharpen his distance, his range. You know what I'm saying? He's going to bring that laser scope and just keep his range, and I think he's going to convincingly beat him. Not whoop his ass, but nobody's going to be like, it was close. I'm like, yeah, Bivol just did it. Yeah. Yeah, they're already in Riyadh. What is this shit? Brunch boxing? The hell is brunch boxing? What are you showing me? All right, let's see. Let's see what Mr. Twitter X sent us. Brunch boxing. Oh, they're certified. Don't know who the fuck they are. Verified, excuse me. Floyd Schofield Jr. did not show up to the grand arrivals in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia's trainer father claims that Jr. was poisoned by snack and Shakur's masseuse. What the fuck is that? Wow. First that, before that, it was she had a mole in his camp. He's come up with a lot of shit, Schofield. Maybe his dad's just, I think it's more his dad. His dad's just paranoid as fuck, it looks like. Little fancy Bivol myself, very hard to pick, though. Auntie Austin. Because the long hair. Look, I don't really respect what he did to that woman. You know what I'm saying? I found out he's from Brooklyn, so it made me like him a little more, but I don't respect that video of him whooping a woman's ass. I don't respect people who hit men or women or children. Yeah, he's on some Deontay Wilder level excuses shit. The fight didn't even happen yet. Beterbiev by KO. His knee is healthy. I hope you're right, Joshua. Bivol will have the biggest heart, but I hope you're right, Joshua. Yeah, right, Jivan? What the fuck is this shit? That's what I'm saying. Ness told them to be careful about being poisoned. No, he didn't. Did he? Weasel of the week, like donkey of the day, to call out fighters, promote sexual bodies. Nah. CJ, you have to understand something. This is an ESPN. This isn't like a fucking YouTube show. They don't engage in that kind of negative shit. Marco, your faces have me dead. Which what? When I read what you just sent me? Well, I mean, okay. Shakur gave him bubble guts for sure, but it ain't from food. Fact. That's a fact. He's like like a Looney Tunes cartoon where just the nails are flying out. Yeah, I think they're nervous. I think the father is paranoid. I think the father's paranoid. You know, I'm gonna text Tiafimo. I'm gonna try and get him on the show. When can we do a quick interview with you and Junior? All right. That'll get a lot of views because Tio is going wild these days. I think what up, Cool? If Bivol work great, better knocks him out. I don't think so. because when he picks up the work rate, he also moves. So right, he has to pick up the work rate, but also keep moving, which he does. I guess that's a given. I thought that was a given when I said that, not just stand in front of him because then he'll get fucked up. A few times that happened. That's the one time I remember he got hurt because he thought he hurt Beterbiev, so he stopped and he really opened up, and Beterbiev was like, "Gah!" Hit him with some shit. All right, Alberto. You think the dude who's been food poisoned and Will Lexi may go drives the ratings. You can keep it classy and stick to the argument instead of going. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just be me. So there's certain things I'm not just gonna make up shit. You know what I mean? Just to get ratings. I'm not gonna yell in the camera like when I don't know. As he should be this fight soon for Schofield. I don't know if I'm dropping links just yet. I'm unsure. What else we got, people? What else we got going on? Nothing? Almost 30 of you in here? No one's talking? Say something, motherfucker! I gotta stop cursing so much too if I go on ESPN. Tyson falls in the field. I like greatest upset, biggest upset ever, biggest boxing upset, or when Holyfield's blueprint to beat Tyson. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. You're driving? It's all good. I don't know much about that fight, and to be quite honest.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Big shout to my man. Listening to you and playing the game. What game? Auntie and Norman Sr. are kings of excuses pedigree. I didn't know Norman came up with excuses. That says a bitch, I'm gonna beat his ass. Okay, you should do that. He's a big boy, but he can't fight. Mo Brain, what up, Chief? Oh wait, I think you've already been in here. All these fucking screen names confuse me sometimes. Holy shite, Tyson last in the fields. Lennox or Holmes win a 16-fighter top heavyweight round robin tourney. You do that. You a big dude, Chicago? I'm changing it up. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that is. Some like anime shit. Chicago. Yeah, man. I'm working on as we speak, a James Toney versus Iran Barkley video. One of the most vicious beatdowns you've ever seen. Like he literally looked like Sloth from the Goonies. He looked like Rocky Dennis. Shit was, I mean, his shit was swole. You know what I mean? He swole his shit up like he had a shellfish reaction. Ooh, I'm gonna use that one. Okay, what do we got here? Hagler Mugabe. I did that one already. It has a lot of views too. I think Schofield puts out this Shakur fight and allegations towards Shakur. Seems excuses. Yeah, man. It might get canceled. Dr. Evilism. I like that name. Welcome. How long does it take you to do your hair in the morning? Takes me about 1 minute, sometimes 2 minutes, sometimes 11 minutes. Punk. What was worse, Barkley versus Tony or Barkley versus Ben? I don't remember the Ben one. I got to look at it. I don't think much could be worse than Tony. Poor Barkley. Jesus saves Alberto Pors. Baby Root. Jerome knows. He knows. Who? You ever see the Goonies? What up, Drummond? Drummond, my G. Foreman versus Lyle. That one has a lot of views. That one was wild. I hope so, Chicago. Actually, I don't hope that. CJ got to start a family. CJ got a family. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. You didn't get the joke? He's calling me bald. He's making fun of me. Open your fucking ears, jackass.
Open your fucking ears, jackass.
Where you rank B-Hop? I rank B-Hop high. I rank him very high, but watching him fight, it was like...
Boring.
Like, severe. Someone got to go get Tone at the strip club for drowning them. Foreman versus Lyle, overrated, in my opinion. What? Are you trolling? What?
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
You kidding?
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Nah, he don't. No kids or wife, just mutt. The Jerky Boys. You know it. You know it. Damn, the Jerky Boys hit Cali? I mean, hit Chicago? Yeah, it would have. It's East Coast. Did you drop the Christy Martin video? Yeah, man. Ben dropped it. You gonna go feed the dog? I love you. You going by yourself or is he coming? Huh? All right. Bye, baby. It's my little sweet baby cake. Frank Rizzo, open your freaking ears, jackass. I will never forget B-Hop told Bill Haney, let's go. I know. That's so funny. He's like, let's go to the bathroom and settle it like men. It's like, wait, what? Confusing. Marco, be honest. Do you think Troy talks and feels like a fake pet? The fuck does that mean? Troy left me an angry voicemail screaming at me after that because I said that he goes for shock value. And you know, I think he goes for shock value, but I don't think he's being. I think he's authentic. I think that's who he is. He wants to. His personality is like, no, this is me. This is what I know, and I'm here. So it wasn't also like he's phony. That's probably how he took it. I just think he wants to know he's here, and he wants to know this is him. That's what I meant, but yeah. I love Troy, though. I like Troy. I think Troy's a good person. I really do. Troy's one of those people that'll fucking got you. If he's your friend, he got your back. He'll do anything for you. I remember watching Foreman versus Moore live. So do I. That wasn't 91, my friend. That was 94. But, right. Marco, a great husband, dad. Appreciate you. Bill was scary. Yo, so super middle. Did you ever hear of Tyler, the working man Hughes? No. Nope, never heard of him. Who is he? I would pay money to see Bill versus B-Hop. He would kick the fucking shit out of Bill. Yeah, it was dope. Soundboard is wild work. Appreciate you, Hank. Appreciate you for the compliment, my friend.
Thank you. Come again.
We used to box in the bathroom in high school. It's a little gay. Cool. Troy's just a street dude. He's cool. We're all street dudes. I just happen to be a crackerish street dude. Moore versus Foreman. That's walking 1-2. Yeah, man. I did just drop that video too. The pay-per-view starts 10 a.m. Oh, fuck. Right. It's all day. I got to tell wifey that Saturday I'm busy. Chicago, you got squabbles? Soul, what up, Marco? Do you have dyslexia because you have read a lot of sentences wrong in the stream? I do not have dyslexia. What I have is bad eyesight and a lot of shit popping in a whole bunch of different screens. But no, I don't have dyslexia at all. What if I read wrong? Maybe because you have dyslexia, you're reading it wrong and you think I'm saying it wrong. I don't think I'm reading anything wrong. I mean, every now and then. I don't know if you've ever done this, having tons of messages pop up at you. It's, And my eyesight's not great. I mean, my close eyesight's good. Like if I was a little closer here, it'd be better. This is the distance I need. Here, I see it, but it's slightly blurry. But I don't want to be like in your guy's face. You're looking at my fucking schnoz. Norman Sr. lost all his credibility not beating up Hackett. Hackett's, it was hard to beat him up. He was, holding, punching, holding, staying low. Where's the link? I don't know if I'm doing a link. Do you know how fast the chat moves? Do you know how fast the chat moves? Talk to him. Talk to him, Jerome. These dudes are bugging out. Dyslexic. My wife used to be dyslexic. I think she got over it, though. You can increase your font size, maybe. Oh, yeah. Could I? The thing is, I don't need it most of the time. Just when I'm going live with you guys, because I got to keep this distance. If I'm just like this, I'm totally good. Literally like 6 inches closer, I'm good. But I could see it this way, too. It's just a little blurry. Nothing crazy. Norman Sr. has like 30 pro fights. Yeah. Yeah, he was like a legit super middle. Would have been in my weight class. All right, what the fuck is this shit now, Isaiah? Is it some shit that's going to give me flagged if I play it? What are you playing here? Shove up close, Bernard Hopkins. I think I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen this. I'm not going to play it, but I've seen it. He just pushes him. Alberto, stop trying to give out my dating profile. Why did Bo duck Lennox Lewis? Because, Raphael, do you remember what happened when they fought in the Olympics? Do you remember what happened? Bo got knocked out. I believe that stuck with him. And that was the only fighter around at that time, Lennox. The only one that was similar stature to Bo. They were both the same height, same size. Only one. I believe he was shook a little. I've got ADHD. Yeah, I mean, I think they misdiagnosed that. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just like, everybody has that shit now because it's nervous times in the country, in the world. Taco Tuesday trivia. Taco Tuesday. Norman Sr. all talk, no bite. I mean, he got in there. Chicago, he got in there. The video had you rolling. Why? Norman said his back, and his biceps all had vertigo. That's why he looks bad in his fights. Wait, what? His back and his biceps have vertigo? The fuck does that mean? Because Lennox was going to beat the life out of him. Yep. It's deeper than ducking. A lot of circumstances out of the fighter's hands to make him fight. Okay. Lennox is why Bo fought Holyfield 3 times. Yeah. I was too young to remember that. I was like 4 when Bo threw his belt in the trash can. Yeah, man. Killer Smeeze. Welcome. What do you think about Boazzi and Smith? Yeah, I don't know. 50-50. To be quite honest, I'm not that excited about that fight. I'm not really looking forward to that one. Damn, everything's unsticking here. I had a little Roy Jones picture up there. My heavy bag, that shit peeled off the wall too. Maybe it's the humidity from the snow lately. Better left hand, Tito or Tyson? Good question. Wow. I mean, Tyson, because he's way faster and was equally as hard, if not harder. So Tyson. But good question. Word. Yeah. What year did Bo throw the belts away? 93, 92, 93, something like that. Does anyone hate the zone stream quality besides me? I don't like how those weird numbers pop up. You know, it'll be like weird, like grayed out, like a sequence of like numbers and letters just pop up. Like, what the fuck is that? My torso has vertigo. That's why the bottom is now bigger than the top. Did he really say his back and his biceps have vertigo? Anything less than a stoppage for Stevenson is an L. Well, he's not getting a stoppage, Mr. Chi-Town. Yeah, those numbers come out randomly. It's weird. Somebody told me what it is, but I forgot. I got Sweet Pea. 135. I don't think either of them. Well, yeah, they were both at 130 for some point. Sweet Pea and Sugar Ray Leonard are the two fighters that I would pick over Floyd. The only two. A couple others have a great chance, though. I'm so mad Shakur went to Matchroom because I have to watch him on DAZN. Norman Sr. alleged he tore a bicep. Oh, maybe he did. Why is that so hard to believe? Maybe he did. Oscar or Pryor? Ooh, Blind Faith coming in with the fire. I don't know, man. Tough fight. Prime Oscar is one of the greatest ever at welter. Nobody gives him credit for that. Maybe Pryor. Pryor was just a buzzsaw. Salute, Killer. Who got the best chance for a knockout on the Riyadh card? Shit. Caballel has a good chance. Shit, that might be it. The zone buffers and hesitates constantly. It looks hazy compared to... Okay. Butter, Mayweather? Mayweather. You know me, Chicago. Bud's still active, man. I'm going to always pick a legend over an active fighter. Once he retires, his career's done, then we can analyze the whole shit. People who gangbang DAZN or PBC are lame. Gangbang? The fuck? Wilfred or Errol? Well, Errol kind of is retired. Well, Wilfredo Benitez, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't 54. Oh, he's 47, right? So it's right there. I don't know. Great matchup, though. That'd be a tough one. What up, Mark? Mark Maldo. Probably Maldonado, right? Best jab currently. Bivol, maybe? Bivol, maybe? Benitez won a title at 54. Oh, nah, no, he didn't. No, he did not. There was no 154 back then, Mo. And now you're going to make me look this up. There was no... there was no 154 when he fought. 154, I believe all that was introduced in the late 80s. I think Benitez was already done, but let's see. Maybe you're right. Let's see if you're right. Damn, motherfucker had so many fights. All right. Belt. Let's see. World. His world titles were at Super Welter. Yes, you're correct. In 82. Oh, shit. You are correct. Super Welter. 81. Super Welter. 81. Wow. 79? A world welter. Yep. Well, I apologize, Mo Brains. I should have known better. Usually don't talk when you don't know what you're talking about. So I apologize. Good shit. You taught me something new. Weird because the super middle belt welterweight, the super middleweight belt division was introduced in 88. Why the fuck was this one 7 years earlier? That's what confused me. I thought they'd all be uniform at the same time. Can we compare Riddick Bowe's situation to Canelo Ducky? Yes. That's the best comparison, Raf. Best. Riddick Bowe's might even be worse. Because they were both still young. Riddick hadn't really accomplished anything. Yeah, that was worse. Norman Senior reviews give me vertigo from old excuses. Hell yeah, Bivol Marco, great answer. Yeah, man. Hell yeah, it's Bivol Marco, great answer. Friday or Happy Gilmore. I wasn't a big fan of Friday. I'm not a pothead. So I got Gilmore all day. Benitez beat Maurice Hobie. Oh, no, Mo, I apologize. You were right. Duran versus Mayweather. Well, maybe. The shoulder roll code cracker. Maybe. Sweet Pea. I don't think Sweet Pea ever even fought at featherweight as a pro. And if he did, he was too big. Way too big for Nassim. So it wouldn't have really made sense. Mo Brain's living up to his name. Yeah, man. Do you like the movie Friday? No. Well, it's okay. I don't like Friday or Half Baked. I don't like pothead movies. There's probably some I do like. I love Mama's Boy. That's kind of Grandma's Boy, excuse me. That's kind of a pothead movie, but I don't really like pothead movies. Or at least those two. Or like Up in Smoke or fucking Half Baked. Wasn't my thing. Did you feel me? Grandma's Boy's dope. Dope. What do you say? Punch. What do you say? Donkey Punch. Not Donkey Punch. I forgot what he said. Billy Joe, Jim Bob's dad. Sweet Pierre Camacho. That's a fucking two southpaws going at it. That's a good one. I got to go with Sweet Pea because his defense was on point, but Camacho would have given him all he could handle, especially if they fought at lightweight. You think the mob was behind the Fan Man? No. Nah, that dude ended up killing himself, the Fan Man. Did you guys read about that? Years later. He was just nuts. I do not want to get high, thank you. Fastest hands, best combinations currently. Fastest hands currently. Okay, well, you got to go. We could do pound for pound, fast hands. Damn, who's blazing right now? Who's blazing with hand speed right now? There's nobody that has like crazy fast hands. You're like, whoa. There's no like Roy or, Meldrick Taylor or even like a Amir Khan. There's nobody that jumps out like that. Help me out here. Nah, Bivol? Nah. He's fast, but you're not like, whoa. Clerks? Are you from Dirty Jers? I knew I liked you, Jerome. Tri-state area, baby. What part of Jers? You come to the city a lot growing up? You're picking Mayweather over Duran when Duran beat Leonard, who... That's triangle theory, Chicago. Yep, there you go. Those don't always make sense. What up, Michael? Currently might be Abdullah. I'm sorry, I think you don't like black comedies.
Oh, that's racist.
I love black. Are you kidding? You know me better than that. CJ Rich, why are you always race trolling me? Good Lord. As a matter of fact, I watched Harlem Nights last night. It was one of my favorite fucking movies. Random, but I think Danny Jacobs had some of the fastest hands ever at 160. Disagree. Completely disagree. He's fast, but anyway, Benavidez. When Benavidez does that shoe shine shit, I struggle to find somebody faster than him. Good one. Abdullah is fast, but he's so young. And Ryan. David, thank you. But it's not combinations. It's one punch. But Ryan, for sure. That's right. It has to be Ryan. Brian's the only one that awes you. Like, ooh. Yeah, he's close. Oh, shit. New work. Ryan is pretty quick. Tank Mitt. Well, yeah, Tank Mitt work is crazy. Are you live in the city? What part? Shakur fast hands. Yeah. No, it's Ryan. No. Ryan. Harlem Nights is my favorite. I love that. Love Harlem Nights. Love Golden Child. Love Boomerang. I mean, Eddie was just, he has a whole body of dope work. Favorite prospect? Abdullah, for sure. Yeah, Ryan's the fastest. Of course, you're going to say that because...
Oh, that's racist.
But you're right. Gary Russell's up there. Agreed. Trading Places was okay. That was good. And it's Beverly Hills Cop. I like those, but the ones that Eddie wrote and produced and all that, to me, were a different level. The ones that he wasn't, not that the studio brought him in, that he did, like Harlem Nights, except for Vampire in Brooklyn, that was not good. Speedy Rashidi. Eddie's the 80s was the Kevin Hart. No, he was bigger, Jerome. I believe he was bigger. Eddie was bigger than Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's big, but like Eddie was like a whole different. Both finger was kind of whack, I believe. Fine, Friday the only. Damn, Chicago, you get away with being mad racist because you're Mexicano. If I said that, half the whole channel would go down from 30 to like doop, 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 doop. It'd be like 1. And it would probably be, I don't know who would stay. Yeah, Eddie made a fucking pop song. I know. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. Sorry that I sang for you guys. Would you ever let your kids watch Eddie's? Yeah, hell yeah. No, I'd let them. I mean, not my daughter, my son. My daughter she's still so innocent. She'd be like, what's jerking off? You know what I mean? She would like not. Better combo puncher. You have the balls to come in my chat and even ask me that?
I must have forgot.
By far. Sugar's the closest though you might get though. Sugar's the closest to Roy you might get. I love the party all the time. It was alright. Aunt Bunny? What's that? Tell Bill to have a Coke and smile. Shut the fuck up. Beterbiev, but I hope so, Edward. God, do I hope so. I don't think that's going to happen, but I hope so. Doesn't matter. Neither of them are as fast as Roy. There's rumors. Maybe not that, but maybe by. Dude, switch hits like Bud. Like Bud in the ring, not. You know what I meant. I tried to do that. I tried to go over the. I had Chavez up there, but that's hard to tell. There's nobody who just like, look, you got Mike McCallum, who was called the Body Snatcher, right? That was his fucking name. But I don't know if he was the most, you know what I mean? 48 hours. That's dope too. Sugar combos were like none others. Nah, Roy's were better. They were. They were just faster. Faster, harder. Roy is 1 in a trillion. On his own stratosphere. 1 in a trillion. Eddie was calling out Bill on his BS early. Who you got? Madrimal, Virgil. Oh, they're fighting too. Right. Somebody asked me before. I'm looking forward to that one too. I don't know. Maybe Madrimal, but 50-50. Eddie got funny stand-ups. Andre Ward. Yeah, you know. Yeah. No, you're not wrong, but it wasn't like, woo, like Tyson's body shots were wild. It felt like he was beating a drum. Like, douche, 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 whoop, douche, whoop. You could make a beat. You could sample Tyson's fucking body shots and make a dope beat somebody to freestyle over. Do, 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 whoop, do, do, whoop, do, do, whoop, do, do, whoop. Match him off by brutal KO. That'd be something. Tyson's combos and body punches were rib breaking. Hell yeah. That dude was firing up ribs like he was manning a backyard barbecue. Roy offense was so good that he got away with bad defensive habits. It wasn't that it was bad. He didn't have to have his defense on point. There's a difference between somebody being bad and somebody like not knowing the fundamentals and what to do and being bad. The difference, right? Roy knew, he just didn't have to use them. There's a big difference. I always say that to people. He knew. Roy told me himself. He spent hours on the fundamentals when he first started. And I was similar. I had that kind of speed where I could keep my hand low. I could do whatever. Dudes couldn't hit me. My head movement was quick. I could move out the way. Like, I get that. I'm not at his level. Don't get me wrong, but I get what that's like. I hope he does, man. Aunt Bunny was a goonie goo-goo. You drunk? Damn, Chicago's drinking it early. Who the fuck's Aunt Bunny? All right, give me 1 second, guys. back. Who the fuck is Aunt Bunny? Let me frame it out. Frame it out. Frame it out. Frame it out. Roy was the Olympian. Of course, he had good fundamentals. Eddie Delirious. I believe it's actually Tank's timing and accuracy, not his power. No, it's both. You're not tripping, but it's both. It's both. That's what makes him who he is. He has timing, accuracy, punch placement, and crazy snap in those punches. Today's heavies versus Ali era. They're too big today, man. George Foreman, they called him Big George. Big George. Right? George was 6'4", 230. He might even be 6'3". George Foreman, I think he's 6'3". 6'4", okay. 6'4", weighed about 225, 230. Right? Tyson Fury's 6'9", almost 300 pounds. Like, they're just too big now. Now, George has the power, though, to take out anybody still, but they're just too big now. You know, like, I think Fury would beat Ali. I think he's just, because they're both boxers, you know, Ali wouldn't be able to reach him. But Usyk did, but Ali's not Usyk. You know what I mean? Ali danced around. He wasn't fast getting in. I think it's pound for pound, Ali's a better fighter than Fury. But because of the difference in eras and the physical genetic advantages that people in today's era have. Yeah, Ken Norton was chiseled, JP, and literally lost every big fight he ever had, except the 3 fights against Ali, which people argue to this day he beat Ali all 3 times. But everybody else, Jerry Coon, they knocked out Ken Norton brutally. He was not a good fighter overall. He just beat Ali, and that's what put him on the map. Word. Yep. Well, nah, Lyle wasn't that big. Lyle was probably about 6 feet, 6'1". Let's look. Lyle was 6'3". Okay. That's bigger than I thought, but still not that big. So you think Usyk beats Ali all day? I don't know if he beats Ali because they're the same size. That I don't know. That's a tough one because Ali had this. Young Ali, 1966, the one who beat Cleveland Williams against Usyk. Oh, no. Too bad Roy had to ruin it with PDs. Taints the whole legacy for me. Huh?
Get the fuck out of here!
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot.
Hell no. Disagree with that. Roy made one mistake picking up something off the shelf that had a banned substance. He didn't do it on purpose. I disagree with that. When you start getting popped numerous times, that's a whole different thing. Tanks. No, maybe Arthur's because his are more like thudding power, whereas Tanks are like it'll put you right out, whereas Beterbievs are like douche. Great Marlon Starling. God, I don't remember Marlon that well. I don't remember him for being a great defensive fighter. I'd have to watch him again. Ali kills Usyk. Ali would beat Usyk. I think so too, but it's tough because they're the same size. Literally, like identically. Same size, same weight. I mean, Usyk's maybe even a little heavier. Most underrated currently. Underrated? Benavidez. People don't put him in the top 5. I think he's in the top 5. Madrimov, crazy underrated. Well, he just lost to Bud, man. He looked good, but he lost, so we gotta We got to wait and see. I think Bivol will make enough micro adjustments to get 2 more rounds in the cards. I'm saying that too. I'm not hoping for it, but I believe that's what's happening. Kelly versus Mosley. Kelly who? You don't think the Ali era heavyweight division was deeper than? Oh yeah, it was. Of course, it was deeper. But you said who's better. So when you said who's better, you meant a deeper division. Yeah, Ali's. Of course. I thought you meant who would win if they fought each other. Yeah, Ali, Foreman, Frazier. You know, you did have Norton. Say what you want about him. Who else am I missing? Yeah, no, Ali's. You lose to the number 1 pound fighter of all time, and fans put you in the garbage. And a loss that I thought was very close. Maddie was scared of the Bud fight getting hit. Virgil was like that fool. Better chin. Triple G. Triple G. Ali went down numerous times. Triple G. I don't think he ever went down. If he did, it's only once. But Triple G also wasn't getting hit by the likes of a George Foreman, you know, and a Ron Lyle and or no, not Ron Lyle, Ernie Schaefer's, excuse me. 70s heavyweights overrated, very top heavy. It's all eras, man. Everybody evolves and gets better. So yeah, you look at the dudes from the 70s with your eyeballs you have now. Yeah, it's like everything, quality control, like everything's got better. Everything just gets, well, a lot of food has gotten worse, more crap put in it, but you know what I'm saying. Ali fought better comp than Triple G. That's a fact. That's a fact. And he didn't fight the kind of punchers Ali fought the punchers. Triple G never fought those kind of punchers. So that's true. That's true. Usyk too slow for Ali prime. Maybe. Best chin of all time. Hagler. Easy. Tony has a great chin, but he didn't get hit like by the kind of punchers Hagler got hit by. John Mugabe, Hearns, even Sugar Ray Leonard. You know how many people Sugar Ray Leonard knocked out? What fighter currently could fight in the 80s? All of them. Like I told you, I think the ones now they're just bigger, more advanced, more evolved. Hearns. I got Hearns. Not Hagley? Hagley? You mean Hagler, obviously. Marvelous Marvin Hagley. Oh, man. All right. All right, people. I'm going to end this bad boy out, but I will be back tonight, 10 p.m. Let's get it cracking. You guys are the best. Please hit the like button on the way out so I get some likes up in this bitch. And I'll keep you guys posted tonight on my ESPN talk. All right. Appreciate you guys as always. Peace.